welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking the classic childhood favorite, a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'll be showing you how to make 3 different variations of it. All these recipes are super simple to make. You probably have most of the ingredients in your house already, and they're a really fun take on the boring old grilled cheese sandwich, which is good most of the time, but sometimes you just want to switch things up. So don't forget to subscribe down below or to the side or wherever the button is, and comment some variations you would make. And also don't forget to share this video to your friends and family if you liked it, and yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I said don't forget a lot of times. Yeah, let's get on to the video. So the first one I will be showing you is a Cuban. So if you watch the movie Chef, you probably know what I'm talking about. The ham, pickles, mustard, really good. So yeah, that's the first one I'll be showing you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some mayo and we're going to add some mustard to it. You can just use any mustard. I'm going to give that a good stir. Then either using a French roll or 2 slices of your favorite bread. Honestly, I use sourdough, it all tastes great. We're going to slather over that mustard mayo. Make sure to add a good helping on each slice. This is what gives that Cuban, that iconic mustardy flavor. Then we're just going to pile on some shredded cheese. You can use sliced, but I like the way that the shredded melts a little easier. You can use a mix of cheddar and Swiss. And then I'm just going to layer over some pickles on one slice of the bread. And then just some grocery store cold cut ham on the other side. We're going to carefully fold it in half, make sure to press it down to make sure everything's nice and compact. Then we're going to slather over some butter, maybe half a tablespoon, and we're going to take it to the pan. So I'm going to put the sandwich buttered side down, and I'm going to butter the top to make sure it gives that nice golden crust. I'm going to press it down with my spatula and give it a flip when it's nice and golden brown. Okay, we're almost done. Now for the last step. So when you're cooking your grilled cheese sandwiches, you want to make sure that your heat is on low to medium-low heat, because you don't want the bread to end up being burned and the cheese halfway cooked, or even the opposite, the cheese fully melted and your bread still kind of like soggy. So we're going to keep it on low heat so that the bread can slowly brown and the cheese can get nice and melty. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Then we're just going to take it to the cutting board and cut it in half. And I didn't do a good job of cutting it. All the cheesy pulls were gone, but yeah, it's still an amazing grilled cheese. For the second grilled cheese sandwich, the classic caprese salad, but in a sandwich. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to dry off the tomatoes and mozzarella. Because you don't want the grilled cheese to be super watery, you want to try to take out as much moisture as you can from the ingredients you're putting inside. Okay, so for the first thing for the caprese grilled cheese sandwich, we're going to dry off our tomatoes. Just using a paper towel and patting it on the other side with another paper towel. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing on some fresh mozzarella. So here I have some ciabatta slices, but again, you can really use any type of bread you want. Then I'm going to pile on the mozzarella cheese onto each slice because it is of course a grilled cheese sandwich. Then I'm going to add some tomato slices on one half. And it wouldn't be a caprese without some basil, so I'm going to add that on top of the tomatoes. Then if you're a meat lover like me, you can add a little bit of prosciutto, but of course you can keep this veggie and opt that out. And by now you have to know that I love my balsamic glaze. So yeah, I'm just going to give it a nice drizzle and then finish it off with some freshly cracked black pepper. So we're going to carefully fold it up, press it down, add some butter on top, and then off to the grill it goes. So again, I'm going to cook it the same way we did the Cuban, and yeah, I actually did use a sourdough bread, so that's why this sandwich looks a lot bigger than the ones that I was making earlier. So yeah, just going to cook that up until it's a nice golden brown, and off to the cutting board it goes. Okay, so I got a pretty decent cheese pull here. Okay, so now for the third sandwich. We'll be making one of my favorites. It's a grilled onion and apple turkey grilled cheese sandwich. It's really amazing and it's so good. Okay, so for the turkey apple sandwich, we're gonna first start off with frying off our onions and apples. To a medium-high pan, I'm gonna add in my sliced red onions, a garlic clove, and half of my sliced apples. Then I'm just gonna add in a pinch of Italian seasoning, some red pepper flakes, a little bit of salt and pepper, and if you don't like things spicy, you can just leave out the red pepper flakes. And I'm just going to saute this for a minute just to get the caramelization started. And I like to cover it with a lid and let it cook for around 3 minutes just so everything kind of softens together. And I'm going to add in the rest of my sliced apples just to get a little bit of crunch from all that softness from the onions and the apples. And then transfer this to a plate and let's get started on our sandwich. Don't forget to take that garlic clove out. So I'm starting with some sourdough bread. I'm going to add on a good portion of provolone cheese to each slice. And I'm going to pile on my apple and onion mixture onto one slice of the bread and some cold cut turkey slices on the other. And you know the drill by now. Close up the sandwich, press it down, add some butter, and off to the grill it goes. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next week. Bye!